How are you? This is Anahata. And I just wanted to do a special broadcast of Medicine for the Moment to celebrate Divine Feminine. Today is National Women's Day, whatever that means. But from an energetic perspective, I wanted to just infuse some remembrance surrounding feminine energy so that whether you are male or female, you can balance your inner feminine today in celebration of this most sacred element of who we are as a whole. And so thanks for joining me. I think it's important to first talk about, before I pull the code and install that for you, the difference between masculine and feminine energy. Some of you already know all about this, so this will be a review. And for others of you, you'll just be remembering as I explain this to you that there can't be masculine energy without feminine. It's the yin and the yang. It is balance. It is the whole. It is polarity. And we have been hyperly in yang mode for a long time, thousands of years. This is masculine energy. And the 3D is very masculine because it's all about action. It's all about initiation. It's all about seeing, right? And that's where we are in the 3D. Touching, tasting, feeling, being, not being, material, right? It is hard. It is sun. It is dominating, right? And we've been in this cycle for a long time. Now, 2012 birthed the dawning of the return to feminine, to divine feminine. Now, obviously, in our 3D world, we cannot have action without initiation, which is the dormant energy of feminine. And so whether you celebrate feminine energy or not, it is the chicken before the egg in our 3D world. You can't have anything without first receiving and incubating before expanding out into the masculine. So yin, the return of the divine feminine energy, is helping us to get out of this cycle of do that we've hyperly been in, which has caused a lot of aggression, war, misunderstandings, action, mental. And now is the time to celebrate today, especially with National Women's Day, the return of divine feminine, which is all about nurturing. It's about internal energy. It's about incubation. It's about being. It's soft energy. And where masculine is sun, yin is moon. And that is our emotional layers, right? Also, where there is logic with masculine, yin retreats into intuition, transcendent of what is, and into unlimited potentiality. So it's a very exciting energy, full of limitlessness. And so I was delighted when I went to the Anahata codes, and you can too, www.anahatacodes.com, and I pulled today's Medicine for the Moment card. Code, which was a card. There are 27 categories and growing, and one of the categories in the book of Anahata Codes is the Tarot, or the archetypal tab. Now, we aren't pulling a card, even though that was a Freudian slip. It ended up being a card. The Tarot deck it's a whole separate category that you can dive into. But I pulled out of that an amazing card, which is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is what I'm going to install for you all today. The High Priestess is one of the most complicated cards in the Tarot deck. Now, if you're not aware of what Anahata codes are, essentially the vibrational definition of things is your medicine. You can pull towards you what you need to unlock what's called a resonance remembrance. So this means your connection to all things allows you to pull forth the energy and information to support you in any moment. That also means that transcendent of space and time, everything that we label carries medicine, energy, and information. The energy and information you're going to receive today is the High Priestess. Now, you're not evoking any type of entity or anything like that. We're not doing that. It's nothing like that. It's essentially allowing your energy layers through the heart portal, the Anahata, to remember its innate connection to all that has ever been defined as the High Priestess. And interestingly enough, the law of attraction takes you to the row and column that you need. And in this case, the asking was to balance, in honor of National Women's Day, your feminine energy, whether you are male or female, doesn't matter. And as I just described to you, the yin and yang elements of, feminine being, internal energy, yielding, nurturing, night, passive, potentiality, moon energy, intuitive, soft, dark, those types of energies. And I don't mean dark as in evil. Those things are actually so defined within the High Priestess. It's so exciting. So I'm going to send you this link, this resource with, again, one interpretation of the High Priestess. But as I read this to you, I want you to correlate this beautiful divine feminine energy that we're now going to have access to activating, healing through balance of our resonance remembrance to all that has ever been defined as High Priestess, again, in honor of National Women's Day. So the highlights is ability to see past the veil into mystery, right? Intuition. It is the inner voice. It is the unconscious mind. And again, this is High Priestess. It's feminine. And so it's balance between potential and creation. It is balance between masculine and feminine. It's the key to unlocking our potentiality. Yes, so let's see, highlights, I'm just reading here. Without balance, there can be no power, right? So this code is going to support you even if you have been hyperly infeminine, right? To balance out the opposing yang with the yin. Ironically, the High Priestess is sitting with the moon underneath her, right? And again, we just went over that with the divine feminine energy of moon. And there's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of telepathy. There's a lot of inner knowing. There's a lot of lack of doing. So this code is going to also allow you to just rest into the mysteries of your subconscious mind. Let's see. What else? There's a lot. I mean, you could Google the High Priestess and get 1,000 different interpretations. There's some joining with the Sephirot, the Kabbalah with the Tree of Life behind her, and the imagery with the pomegranates, higher knowledge, and ascension. So also, again, the veiled knowing, where masculine is really logic and using mind. The feminine is intuition, transcendent of is. So I hope that makes sense. You're going to have a lot of rest with this being code. And you're going to have a lot of dormant inner work going on. Seeing past the veil, seeing past the illusion, and into the timelessness and the dark, expansive energy of unlimited potentiality. So let's go ahead and install this code in celebration of National Women's Day. Just put your left palm up, right hand on your heart. We ask for, accept, align with, and hold this Anahata code with gratitude. We attain the assisting frequency of the tarot, the High Priestess. 4 928 366 8 8 7. 4 928 366 8 8 7. 4 928 366 8 8 7. 4 928 366 8 8 7. 4 928 366 8 8 7. 4 928 366 8 8 7. 4 928 366 8 8 7. And then both hands on your heart and breathe with gratitude. It is so. And so if you're just joining me, go back to understand the medicine of the High Priestess as the definition, as the energy of what has ever been defined as High Priestess. You will now have access to activating dynamic healing for the purpose of balancing your divine masculine and feminine energy so that you can expand out proportionately and with the most ease, armed with both sides of the yin and yang. So there we are. Yes, watch the replay, Sharon. Thank you so much for joining me. And Delia, I loved your post earlier. Namaste. God bless you. Hello, Judy. Awesome. Thank you. Yes, Malik. Nice. It is for all you men out there, too. This is not about male and female as much as it is about balancing the whole of who you are, transcendent of your gender. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. And God bless you on your path to wholeness and all that you will facilitate for highest good. Have a beautiful day and celebrate the feminine based on what I just said at every turn today. And you may be surprised with this code over the next week with the intuition that becomes unveiled as you balance out your feminine being and you unleash as an ebb and flow into the masculine action, back into retreating into being, and out again into whatever you want to accomplish. So it's an exciting time. It's an exciting code. God bless you. Namaste. Sending love to you all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.